I was gonna say electric online, LOL. Imagine. Alright, I'll see you later. There's your shield break. There it is, clip in chat. You hate to see it, now get out of here.
Get ready for the next battle.
How's it going, everyone? This is Trixx from Meta Smash, and in this video we're going to be talking about shield break setups. So first and foremost, I want to mention, at least as of now, Kazuya does not have any true block string shield breaks. But if you're fighting an opponent who relies on their shield a little bit too heavily, they are only 2 hits away from a shield break. So first things first, we need to understand the importance of shield damage and how to manage someone's shield health. Although dealing shield damage does not apply any percent to your opponent, Kazuya can approach much more aggressively and abuse the fact that your opponent now has to either run or play very aggressively to get you away from them. And if they happen to hold shield out of fear, it can be broken very easily. And with Kazuya having so much kill power, he doesn't have to do much to take stocks very early. Alongside that, many of Kazuya's shield breaking moves have intangibility or super armor. And so if someone tries to press buttons on you, you are typically going to win that trade. Another place where your opponent may get caught holding shield too long is in the corner. Of course, at death percent, being knocked off stage or killed outright is always a threat. So players may get antsy in the corner and try to jump out or roll behind you. So like I had mentioned before, of course these setups are not true block strings, but you can catch your opponent lacking very easily, and it can make their stocks disappear. Along with jumping out of the corner, another very popular option is to roll out of the corner. And I'll admit, it's not very likely that your opponent is going to roll behind you and then hold shield again, but rather they are probably going to try and reverse you with one of their quickest options. But with Kazuya's auto turnaround, super armor, and intangibility, he has all the tools necessary to punish anyone who tries to push buttons on him. So if you notice that someone has a rolling habit from the corner, many of these attacks will either break shield, beat their attacks, or catch them if they try to jump. Unlike Ken and Ryu, in my experience, Kazuya ledge traps best from roll distance. And lastly, let's talk about shield pressure, starting with aerials. The closest thing that Kazuya has to a true block string is landing nair or landing fair into tsunami kick. But with that being said, your opponent does have the ability to act between hits 1 and 2 of tsunami kick. And although there is the potential to break shields, you are much better off going nair or fair into electric, since this is +5 on shield and also Kazuya's best combo starter. Or versus shield grabs, you can go nair or fair into down smash. Provided that you have a read, this can either lead into a shield break or into a combo starter. And lastly, I wanted to touch on the Rage Drive mix-up. Provided that you have Rage Drive, this should be your go-to punish since it has full body intangibility, and you can also use it as a mix-up out of a tomahawk grab. Whether your opponent is aggressive out of shield or not, there's really nothing that they can do. If you learned something new and enjoyed the content, please be sure to leave a like on the video. Also, please be sure to leave a comment on anything else that you'd like for us to cover. It really does help with the algorithm, and it lets us know that we're doing the right thing and you do in fact enjoy the content, and we love to interact with you guys. And lastly, if you really enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the Patreon. And once again, this is Trixx from Meta Smash saying thanks for watching the video.